Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Today is the second anniversary of the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, and also the day we find out will they or won't they when it comes to Harry. Tom Sykes in The Royalist gets to the heart of the matter. Put simply, the big picture is that William thinks Charles' monarchy has not modernized as much as it should have. He thinks it still radiates pomposity and looks out of touch, thanks to Charles' love of uniforms and ermine, and William disdains the prioritization of duty over an individual's health and well-being. Charles thinks William is shirking the most basic element of the job, appearing in person all over the country come rain or shine, and that his prioritization of family life over royal duty is inappropriate. But Charles is hugely afraid of making the relationship between him and William even worse than it already is. He will do this if he goes against William's strong belief that no member of the royal family should confer legitimacy on Harry by meeting him or being photographed with him, after Harry made millions by betraying the firm in his memoir and TV shows. A friend of William's told Sykes, "William always said, just cut Andrew off completely. It's not appropriate to have an alleged sex offender breaking bread with the royal family." Charles was so desperate to be seen as embodying the spirit of Christian forgiveness that he let Andrew back in. Then the Lowney book happened. Now is history going to repeat itself with a photo of Harry and the King having tea? It's absurd to even imagine that after what Harry said, unless there is some form of direct apology from Harry. William was right about Andrew, and he's right about Harry. Charles is weak. William is anything but weak. Ultimately, William is a loyal soldier. He respects his father's rank, and he respects his father's right to make his own decisions, and he won't make a fuss, but he thinks a Harry meeting is a terrible, terrible idea. In The Sun, Jane Moore asks of Harry, begging the question, why make a song and dance about it? After all, if you fear for your safety, wouldn't you just fly in quietly and make a surprise appearance rather than publicize it in advance? Particularly when you've spent the last 2 years telling anyone who'll listen that you're a primary target for every bad person in the world. As we await Schrodinger's visit with the King, Celebrity News reporter Rob Shooter said it's not just a matter of reconciliation. Instead, sources claim Prince Harry has a list of demands that reportedly has courtiers reeling. And the first thing on that list, the thing that's been at the top of Prince Harry's list from the beginning, security. An insider said Harry doesn't want another trip where he feels unprotected and exposed. He wants ironclad guarantees, not vague promises. Security and privacy are non-negotiable. Harry insists Meghan must be treated as HRH. That means family members must show her the formal respect of bows and curtsies. For William, that's a hard no. Reportedly, the King's desire to reconcile with his son has to do with his health. Radar Online reported that the King's health has gotten worse. He is now shuffling around with a cane and hitting the bottle, and in particular whiskey, to numb the pain and despair he feels. The outlet described it as a sad end for him, with other sources saying his health has deteriorated significantly in recent months. Prince Harry is facing calls to step aside from his role as patron of the Invictus Games amid concerns over his reputation in the UK. The next competition is set to take place in Birmingham in 2027, with Harry expected to attend. However, a source close to the Invictus Games Foundation told the Mail the Duke has become an increasingly divisive figure, particularly in the armed forces, and that is not good for Invictus. We are all about bringing people together and inspiring those who have suffered hardship. Now Invictus is firmly established. It might be better if the Duke took a step back. It is worrying that such a worthy event seems to be used for PR purposes. Normally, senior members of the royal family would want to attend. It goes without saying that they support the forces to the hilt, so it would be unfortunate if they felt unable to because of Harry's presence. Harry may be laying down his pen and microphone for now. Ingrid Seward, editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, told Fox News Digital she doesn't see another bombshell memoir or Oprah-style interview on the horizon. She said, "The future for Harry is a difficult one. I'm not sure what the future holds for Harry. I'm sure Harry's not sure what the future holds for Harry." Royal watchers say Harry appears lost. Sources have stated that he seems bereft, lonely, and lacking direction. Helena Chard noted, "It's a big shame that he cannot rekindle a private relationship with his father." Hilary Fordich was more blunt. "Prince Harry has hit rock bottom. There are such deep-seated grievances from all his sordid revelations, and one doubts they can ever be overcome." Others are skeptical Harry has truly sworn off the spotlight. Unlike most people, there is monetary value in Prince Harry's grievances, said Kinsey Schofield. Millions can be made from his family drama. Financial necessity could push him back into the spotlight. Schofield added that while Harry prefers charity work over commercial ventures, she doubts we've heard the last of his complaints. Royal commentator Ian Pelham-Turner observed, Harry is well aware of other damaging skeletons in the closet, but rather than threatening the monarchy, Turner believes Harry wishes peace for everyone and imagines a scenario where the brothers might one day unite, perhaps in a documentary about their mother, Princess Diana. More Palace in just a moment. By the way, if the commercials are getting annoying, you can always get this show commercial free. Just look up top there on the Apple Player for the banner that says, Listen Uninterrupted, and you'll get this show along with thousands of others from Kelleroga Shark Media, commercial free, plus you get special bonus episodes of our sister series Crown and Controversy before they are made public. And it's only $4.99 a month, and you can try it free for a month. Give it a shot. We really appreciate the support. Prince William is expanding his television resume, and apparently his bucket list now includes getting intoxicated with comedians. The future king appears as a special guest on Season 3 of Eugene Levy's Apple TV Plus travel series, The Reluctant Traveler, which premieres September 19th. The title, The Reluctant Traveler, is particularly funny as William is seemingly always on vacation. In the trailer, William asks Levy, Was getting drunk with Prince William on your bucket list as they stroll down a picturesque country path? Levy's response, That's the bucket, which is either brilliant improvisation or the kind of dad joke that would make even the royal family groan. The Reluctant Traveler follows Eugene Levy, the homebody from Schitt's Creek, as he travels around the globe, trying new experiences and cultures. The show's third season features Levy visiting the UK. Eugene Levy, meanwhile, gets to add hung out with the future King of England in 2025 to his already impressive career achievements, which is something Harry can't even claim. Royal watchers believe they have spotted a mistake in Meghan Markle's recent interview with Emily Chang. During the discussion, Meghan reflected on the importance of self-confidence and quipped, Age helps, I'll be 44. Both she and Chang laughed at the remark, but some viewers have claimed a third, louder laugh was audible, one that did not appear to come from either woman. On social media, some questioned whether the sound had been added in post-production. One viewer wrote, Who is laughing? That didn't come from Emily Chang. Her body doesn't move. Did they dub on an extra laugh to make Meghan seem more funny? In iNews, Simon Kellner writes, Meghan Markle and Taylor Swift have one very annoying trait in common and will tip our caps to his SEO game. Simon writes, During an exposition on flower arranging, one of Meghan's guests explained that samurai warriors were trained in calligraphy and flower arranging to help with their focus and dexterity. Like me, Meghan was taken aback to discover this item of esoterica. She put on her best astonished expression. Is this so wild that I do flower arranging and calligraphy? She exclaimed to no one in particular. But one of her guests found the energy to respond appropriately. There you are, he said. You'd make a hell of a samurai. Samurai warriors were known as much for their strict code of honor and their discretion in personal matters as for their ability to put together a handsome floral bouquet. So I'm not sure that Meghan, the quintessential product of our tell-all world, would easily fit into the milieu of the ancient Japanese warrior. And then I wondered what Harry thinks of it all. He must have known, or at least been told, what he was in for when he married a Hollywood actress, so he can't really complain now. Besides which, she's his passport to the Netflix millions, and that in turn made me think about Travis Kelce, freshly betrothed fiancé of Taylor Swift. Even though he is as close to royalty as Americans can manage, he's a multiple Super Bowl winner, he has also signed on for married life in which his wife's stock in trade is to make the private public. I'm not suggesting that there is a direct comparison between Taylor and Meghan. For a start, Taylor makes art rather than flatbreads, and she is relatable in a way that Meghan, with her princess la-di-da style, could never be. But they are both guilty of exactly the same sophistry. Witness the way Taylor and Travis announced their engagement. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. They posted on Instagram. In it, they are manufacturing the impression that they are people we know, with whom we are familiar, next-door types rather than the billionaire celebrity couple of reality. It's a rather nauseating conceit. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the player of your choice, and leave us a nice review if you're enjoying the show. Don't forget we're available on Facebook or Instagram now. We're trying to grow the community there. So head on over. Just search for Palace Intrigue on Facebook pages or Facebook groups, or just go to the link that's in the show notes. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.